Okay, good morning, teacher, or good night. I don't know when you see this video, but okay, I'm going to start. Next, I will talk to you about the book called Las Batallas en el Desierto by Jose Emilio Pacheco. Although I have not developed the habit of reading very well, I read this book in high school for part of the Spanish assignment. Basically, the story is about an impossible love between Carlitos, our protagonist, and Mariana, mother of his best friend called Jim, who makes a great impression on him. And for one, the child becomes obsessed. Even one day, he could not take it anymore. He decided to escape from school and go to see Mariana to confess his love. She, who took it with great affection and described the impossibility of that love given the difference in age. So he asked them to forget such situation. When at school it is discovered that Carlitos was not there, Jim, who already suspected Carlitos' strange attitude, mentions that it's very possible that he was at home and they turned to his mother to ask if he was there. Mariana confesses that she had gone to his apartment but only for a book. However, nobody believed this situation, even in the face of Mariana's refusal to accept it. When this pure and innocent love is known, visions of a foolish, incomprehensible, and taboo society come into play, to the point that even Jim stops being his friends. His parents take him as a psychologically ill person. At school, they make fun of him, and at church, they associate his behavior with the temptations of the devil. While Carlitos, more than the others, understands that is a simple normal love. Due to this misunderstanding on the part of his schoolmates, his teacher, and even his family, Carlitos is taken to the psychologist, to confessions in the church, and is practically isolated until he changes schools and the passage of times incurs his life, moving away from the social group he was in. The story takes a stable turn when the economic situations of Carlitos' family improves, until he sees his performer partner of the school, named Rosales, in the book, with a box of Adam's gum working on the trucks. Although he tries to hide from Carlitos, finishes by saying hello, and he, Carlitos, invites him an ice cream. At the time, he proceeds to talk about the past, and Carlitos insists that I tell him about what happened to Jim and Mariana. Rosales begins to tell how the partner of the then president Miguel Alemán, and who Jim said was his father, was a great fight with Mariana by inferring robberies that were happening in the government. After a fight, Mariana returns to her apartment and commits suicide, leaving alone a letter explaining what happened, and Jim has to go back to San Francisco with his real dad. Unbelieving and impressed, Carlito runs to see Mariana regardless of whether others see him and take him again for mad and sick. But after much searching and questioning the tenants in the building, nobody knows that someone with the name of Jim or Mariana had lived there. The previous doorman was not there, and the book leaves us with the misery around Mariana. Many years later, Carlos, already as an adult living in the United States, makes a retrospective of his life as a child and the traumas that this meant until then. According to the book, he still does not know if all this was a deception of the mind, a dream, or reality. Nothing else has been known about it, but the memory is still present and gives rise to the next previously related. The mental map here contains the title, the author, the year of publication, the problem of the story, the country of ambientation, the age, and the protagonist.